At Phoenix USA, manufacturer of the Phoenix Cruiser line of motorhomes, we believe that the first priority of every prospective first-time buyer, or those of you downsizing or changing from other types of RVs, is to receive the maximum value for the dollars that you spend. That is why our mission at Phoenix from day one has been to build the best quality motorhome in our class at an affordable price. From top to bottom, everyone at Phoenix takes great pride in setting a standard of excellence for compact motorhomes. We pay attention to the small details as we craft each unit in order to create a superior product. It is also one reason why we have one of the highest customer satisfaction ratings in the industry. During the next few minutes, we will take you through our production process and let you see the quality and experience that goes into each vehicle that we manufacture. In 2006 and again in 2007, we included several new features that are unparalleled in our class of vehicle. So relax, enjoy the tour, and thank you for your interest in Phoenix Cruisers. The construction process usually begins even before the raw chassis enters the building. Depending on the length of the vehicle, the chassis may have to be stretched or in some cases even shortened beforehand. Once inside the building, a heat shield is installed over the length of the exhaust system to protect from the heat expelled by the engine through the manifold. Once inside the building, a heat shield is installed over the length of the exhaust system to protect from the heat expelled by the engine through the manifold. Risers are the crossbars to which the floor is attached. Phoenix places isolator pucks between the frame and the risers. These rubber pucks act to reduce road vibration and noise, in addition to providing a softer, more comfortable ride. Holding tank brackets are welded to the frame, a 5,000-pound hitch is installed, and the fuel tank fill tube and generator fuel line are attached. Then the chassis roof is cut away to allow for walk-in access to the cab. The next step in the process is the placement of the floor structure on the frame. Our floor structure is second to none in the industry. Vacuum bonded together with fluted plastic sheathing as the bottom board, steel tubular framing, block foam insulation, and moisture-proof plywood as the subfloor. The moisture-proof plywood is far superior to the OSB or wafer board used by many manufacturers. In the event a water issue should ever develop, it will not swell or break up as many other flooring materials. The linoleum that we use is a high-grade residential covering, again indicative of the quality found throughout our process. We use PEX plumbing throughout, with brass elbows at every turn. Some manufacturers will bend plastic pipe around corners in order to save time and money. However, not at Phoenix. We put no stress on the pipe or the fittings in order to avoid leaks at a later date. The pipe is run at 90-degree angles with brass elbows at every joint. The 12-volt and 110-volt wiring are separated and clamped down. We use 10-2 wire for the power supply and generator, and 12-2 for the rest of the 110-volt applications. Many of our competitors use 14-2 instead of the heavier gauge 12-2. Although harder to work with and more expensive, the 12-2 will handle more amperage and is much safer in the event of a power surge because it is heavier and will not overheat as easily. The Phoenix construction process does not allow for cutting corners and sacrificing quality. A perfect example is our continuous wiring method. Most manufacturers use wiring harnesses every few feet to join wire together. Since the harnesses snap together quickly, it speeds up the production process. However, problems can develop with the terminals where the connection takes place, either by pulling apart or corrosion taking place. Our continuous wiring method takes more time, but allows for the same wire to be run continuously throughout the unit without splicing and joining together. This method also eliminates the possibility of water or moisture entering into the wiring, since its outer covering is not breached. As you can see in the picture, coils of wire are hanging in a number of locations until they will be extended on throughout the unit. Phoenix builds its own cabinets. Cabinet doors, tables, and countertop extensions are all solid wood, either maple or cherry. Loops of continuous wiring continue to be visible in this photo as the unit moves on down the line. In our 2007 models, we replaced the converter system with a new inverter system, where a converter converts 110 voltage down to 12 volts. The inverter system converts 12 volts to 110 volts. One major advantage of the inverter is the fact that when you are dry camping, all kitchen, bathroom, exterior, and television receptacles will be available for use without running the generator. Our aerodynamic front cap with 1-inch thick insulation is installed by one of our craftsmen. We are very proud of our workforce at Phoenix. We have almost no turnover, and every individual in our plant takes great pride in producing a high-quality product. The low turnover rate is one of the reasons we maintain such high-quality standards. The vehicle has now moved forward to the shelving department, and the gel coat exterior sidewalls have been installed. Gel coat is the Cadillac of exterior sidewall material and is standard on every Phoenix cruiser. Structural integrity is a focus at Phoenix, and here we see that the wall is mounted on the floor structure and screwed to the unit through an overlapping flange. The importance of this is that the floor structure is a major support for the sidewalls. Many competitors bring their sidewalls all the way down the sides and bolt or screw into the chassis structure. This means that the only support is the fasteners themselves. Imagine what continued use over rough roads does to the integrity of the sidewall connections in those cases. All sidewalls, floors, and roofs have been pre-engineered and manufactured to fit each and every model. An advantage to this procedure is that all openings are metal framed. Some manufacturers will route out an area of the wall or roof to install a window or vent without the proper framing. Again, a major focus of Phoenix is the structural integrity of the product. Metal framing extends around the perimeter of the opening for the roof air conditioner. The one-piece rear cap that we install on each cruiser is one of a kind in our vehicle class. With LED lighting, a third brake light, lockable spare tire holder, and a rear storage compartment, it is a perfect union of style and function. A water heater bypass valve is installed on each cruiser. At this stage, the freshwater tank and pump have been installed under the rear corner bed in the 2350 model. In the 2100 and 2400 models, the water tank and pump are under the kitchen sink. Model 2551 has the tank and pump under the driver's side rear twin bed. This view depicts the furnace installation under the rear dinette seat in a Model 2100. Another new feature we have added in 2007 is the addition of a second deep cycle coach battery on a slide-out tray. This year the slide-out tray has been placed below floor level for more aesthetic appeal and to increase the interior space available. Another 2007 improvement is turning the two passenger side storage compartments on 2400 and higher models into one larger compartment. This new fiberglass compartment has been engineered to be as free as possible from water leakage and buildup in the compartment. Here we see the rear side storage compartment being installed. This compartment, standard on all models except the 2100 and 2400, has undergone a major overhaul in 2008. It is now a slide out with a 200-pound plus capacity. Yet to be installed on this particular compartment is a deck board that will clip to the compartment back wall when you are storing tall items, and can be lowered to be a cover over the slide-out compartment if you need additional storage of smaller items. It has also been engineered to be as watertight as possible, but with the capability to quickly remove any liquids that should find their way into the compartment. This compartment has the same type automotive-style locks as the smaller side compartment we saw earlier. The same key opens both compartment locks. The automotive-style lock provides greater security than the 751 RV compartment lock that is used throughout the industry. As we get closer to the end of the production line, our Phoenix-built cabinetry begins to take place. Another new feature that has been added recently is the addition of a heat climate control system. A wall thermostat controls the roof air conditioner, the heat strip in the roof air, and the furnace. Simply set the lever to whichever of the three you desire, set the fan speed to low or high, set the fan to auto or the on position, and you're done. When in the auto position, when the desired temperature is attained, the appliance kicks off, including the blower. This goes for all three, the air conditioner, heat strip, and LP furnace. As the vehicle moves down the line, our senior plumber installs the gas lines. In 2006, Phoenix introduced the RV SaniCon waste management system to our vehicle class by installing them as standard equipment. It was an incredibly popular feature from the outset. And here you see one of our technicians installing one on the factory floor. One of our electricians installs the switch for the slide out. The slide out is prepared for installation on the vehicle. A one-piece fiberglass roof is installed on each cruiser. Fiberglass is easier to maintain than rubber with less residue. Lighted running boards are installed. There is another unique feature for these boards that we will discuss a little later. Graphics are installed on this model prior to the lower body paint application. Molding is carefully put into place as the unit nears final finish. The door pockets that we install on each Phoenix cruiser serve a greater purpose than just streamlining the exterior appearance. They protect the running boards and prevent ice and snow buildup as well as leaves and other debris that may accumulate. The running board is also lighted for safer entrance into the vehicle cab. A final finish technician checks every area of the vehicle prior to shipment. Finally, as the unit is nearly finished in production, it is cleaned and shined in preparation for shipment. The vehicle is now ready to ship. It has been crafted with the best effort we could bring to the task. At Phoenix, we are proud of the product that we build, and we always look forward to the opportunity to display our production process. Thank you for your time and interest in Phoenix Cruisers, and we hope to see you on our owners list in the near future.